title was defended outside of the promotion always meant more, always felt big. This is right in line with that.
Absolutely. Traveling the world for the past decade plus. Saw him originally in MLW about Calvin Tankman say, this is my house. And Tankman, you know, we've seen him as a former tag team champion. We've seen him as a singles competitor, certainly a part of the Opera Cup. But Calvin Tankman wants that championship to get back in the saddle as a single star.
Well, I'll tell you, there are certain wrestlers that kind of envy when someone from outside comes in to take some of the home money, if you will. Those kind of people, I don't like that. I like the people that I want you to come in. I want to test myself against the best. Let's see what kind of person Tankman is.
That's Tankman barreling over Irie with a shoulder tackle.
See this go. Okay. Hey, listen. Irie is coming to fight in Philly. He's got to get into this.
Oh, without question. We originally saw Irie 2019 here in MLW as part of the Strong Hearts.
It's a long time ago, my friend.
Yeah, but he's built up such a resume for himself across the world since then.
You know, one of the things about going on excursion is, you know, you lose the comforts of home. You know, I've stayed, I lived in Japan and Mexico. You lose those little tiny things, and it chips away at you. It really does.
Well, we've seen certainly international stars, as we mentioned, from Dragon Gate and AAA, now WXW. MLW is a destination location, no matter where you are in the wrestling world. But when you come here, you know it's no night off. You know it's not going to be easy because the best, the hungriest, the uprising young talent want a piece of you, and they want to cement themselves across the world as well.
You know, it's funny you bring that up because every time I encounter young wrestlers, whether I'm training them or I meet them out, you know, in the world, I always ask them, hey, where do you want to go? And they say, can you get me into MLW? Who do I talk to get to MLW? And I really like hearing that because they know that if you make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Irie set back first into the reinforced guardrail as heavyweight hustle.
Building up steam.
Yeah.
You had to have seen that one coming.
Yeah, Irie a bit too seasoned for that, and check this out.
Smart, patience. Drove the chair into the back of the knees, forcing Tank to sit.
Drove Tankman down to size a little bit and dropping it with all of his body weight. Look out.
And Tankman is so thick and has such a foundation that the chair didn't even move. Don't think it didn't hurt, though.
Oh, without question. Yeah, there was nowhere for Tankman to go in that equation.
It's almost better if the chair fell.
Irie gets Tankman back in the ring. Nobody wants a count out here, not even the champion. Irie wants to defend that with pride and honor.
Here we go. Could have gone for a kick. Instead, felt that Tankman wasn't weak enough. That shows me a ring maturity.
Oh,
he was right. Boy, oh boy, did Tankman impress right there. That was nice.
Tankman, with the position that he was in, I have no idea how he got the leverage. There's a hook in the leg for two.
It tells you about a wrinkle in what Tankman can bring. Just when you think he's down, you think he's vulnerable, bang, he gets you. It's like the Krav Maga thing. You put your hands up to say, hey, I don't want to fight. It looks like a defensive position, but you're actually in a perfect way to be offensive.
Makes Tankman so dangerous as an innovative big man of the sport, breaking the mold and forging new ground every time we see him, but
there's something called fighting spirit, Joe, and if you want to educate the newer fan to it, he might guess, but we're about to see it.
Well, it's certainly something that is prevalent in Japanese-style wrestling, where they channel the warrior spirit of their past ancestors and dig down deep and find that second wind, second burst of adrenaline, whatever you want to call it. But they start fighting when it feels like they were out of the fight.
Yep, it's pride, it's machismo, call it what you will, but this may be ill-advised.
Yes. I admire Irie feeling to do that. Easier said than done. Take back. Wow. That's going to do it.
No leg hook and just a roll of the shoulder.
The stakes are high as our main event continues next. Welcome back to MLW Fusion. Action has raged throughout the break with big stakes at hand.
Irie needs just a little discussion comeback, just something to stay in this fight. Otherwise, Tankman's going to run away with this thing.
We've seen careers change, reshaping here in MLW rings. Of course, Shun Skywalker, former middleweight champion. We've seen Satoshi Kojima defended the MLW World title overseas once upon a time.
Oh, Tank is rocked. Tank can't look at that. I'll tell you, I've been rocked, and it feels like the ring is tilting. You saw Tank trying to get his balance there.
Yeah. And Tankman, that head of steam again.
Oh, kick right to the heart.
I don't know if there's anybody Tankman's size that moves as quickly as he does.
This is getting ugly now.
Yeah.
You can see it. The pro wrestling's going out the window. Now it is chopping meat. It is fighting for every inch.
Tankman just wants to fight, but unable to maneuver.
Here we go.
Here
Here we go. Smart, take the big man off. Oh, wow. Clubbing hammer right down across the face. It may not have been pretty, but it was effective.
And that could very easily be a knockout shot.
Yes.
If Tankman can't defend himself, he was prone. Irie came down with all of his weight.
Yeah, Irie had to do something to just change that exchange. You could see both fighters were struggling to find their footing.
Almost an MMA-style strategy. You see the athlete down and just pounce with that right hand until it...
Pass through. Tankman remains still on the perimeter. Long way down for the big man.
Keep in mind, still to come, your main event, a strap match. Mance Warner, Sam Adonis. That's going to be physicality personified as well.
Dude, Tank's eyes, Tank is gone. Either that or he's exhausted. Oh!
Irie a crossbody to Tankman, who hits beyond those padded mats, barely padded, and hits this unprotected floor.
Trying to watch Tankman's midsection to see if it raises and lowers quickly, aggressively, labored breathing, or always looking for those kind of things, especially the big guy late in the fight. Tank's got to pull himself up, all that weight.
Matt, I don't think Calvin's out of gas because it's really not his nature. He can go a long period of time. I think it all comes down to that clubbing right hand down on the canvas.
Good point, really good point.
Calvin tried to elbow free, shake those cobwebs.
Here we go, pump strikes. Yeah, he's feeling it now. What's he got?
Pump handle attempt. Nicely done.
In the face as well. I don't know if you caught that on the way down. Tankman's heel right in Irie's mouth. Oh, and there's another one too. I'm telling you, these two, I love it.
Whether by design or not, it sends a message to Irie. And Tankman now finds himself in a dominant position.
I like it. Come to MLW, walk through our locker rooms. Know you're going to get toed in the face. You're going to get dinged, and you're going to have to walk back through my locker room, Tankman seems to say.
Tankman went for World Star. Irie countered.
Tankman's got a big back. I don't know if Irie can get the pressure that he needs. Tank's going to try to stand here. He's supporting all of the weight.
Wow. That's about 250 pounds on his back.
Tank's got to relieve the pressure, though. You can see how the wrist and forearm are just, they're underneath. They're not really doing what Tank wants, up what Irie wants to do.
And Tankman, up back elbow.
Another odd time signature there. Tankman's timing is giving Irie trouble.
WXW Unified title at stake, and Irie kicks out. World Star connects.
Come on, man. Come on, I want to see Tank bring it home.
And that's a brutal shot that can go viral any day of the week, and it could be the setup.
Get him up for something. It has to be bigger than what he just hit him with.
Will it be Tankman driver? Irie.
When you go back and you watch the film, Tank, that may be the moment this match changed.
Irie puts the brakes on again.
You feel it? Everything comes to a grinding halt. Tank was rolling.
Calvin unable to. Oh!
He might get the momentum back now.
Yeah, get him off his balance.
Here we go, here we go.
That works, he lost his footing. Oh.
Slipped right through, and I'm not being funny, that singlet has a nice sheen to it that may have helped.
Oh, back of the head. Tankman never saw it coming. And Irie. Somersaults head ton, all the body weight.
All the force. They get him down. Yup, to a knee.
Irie, a master of the lariat. His beast bomber. He got it that time.
Rolls him over.
Beast bomber connects. Looks the leg. Irie victorious.
Your winner, and still WXW Unified World Wrestling Champion, Shigehiro.